Draffet store. It's on conspiracy theories. Um, Now, do I believe in conspiracies? Yes. I have at least 3 good examples on why. But first off, I'm going to give you the Wikipedia short sentence on what a conspiracy is. Conspiracy theory explains an event as being the result of an alleged plot by convert group or organization, or more broadly, the idea that important political, social, or economical events are the products of secret plots that are largely unknown to the general public. Now, the truth of the matter is, they happen. Conspiracies happen. Whether the general populace of the United States, Great Britain, or the world wants to admit to it, they do. 2 prime examples: Watergate and Iran-Contra scandal. Before they both got found out, they were a plot, conspiracy to hide information about the Watergate break-in and the sale of munitions to... I don't know exactly which way it went, with the Contras to the Iranians. Okay. But whichever way, sell weapons to one to fund the war in the other one. And both had hearings. Nixon lost his presidency, and the end. Now, do I believe... Well, we'll get into the types. Conspiracies range from the event conspiracies, systematic conspiracies, and super conspiracy theories. Or I don't know who the person is that did this, but we'll just say religious, alien, and general government. These events, the ones I gave here, is going into it, which, I'm only doing this for a limited time. I don't need to get into a broad discussion on it. Now, I believe in the government awards. Okay, because power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So when you have the world's money and interests in your little hands, you decide, well, I can do whatever I want. It'll make good men go bad. Do I believe in all conspiracies? No. Anything with aliens, as much as I'd love to believe we're being influenced by some alien intellect, whether beneficial or not, no. That doesn't mean it can't be happening. I just don't, because there's enough smart people on this planet, and powerful and corrupt people that, outside influence, doesn't need to be, helping. The religious ones, I'm sorry, I have an issue with religion involved in anything. It doesn't necessarily mean that some religious order is not attempting. It's just, I just can't see the whole religion thing being what's happening. I know it gets used a lot, with the Bible and all of this. I just don't see it happening. I just see influential people thinking they can take more from the general populace than they deserve, plain and simple. and it doesn't matter what this scenario, whether it's bankers conspiring against the general populace to make it so that they can get richer, uh, governments hiding, events. We'll just leave it 9/11 for next week. Um, the only conspiracy that I do have deals with Nikola Tesla. I believe the United States government conspired to take his notes, instead of giving his notes to his family, using his whatever he was doing for them as cause for saying, we're taking this, and only giving back specific ones, and then running with his notes, and then creating tech that we do have now, because the man was a genius. I mean, we wouldn't have the systems that we have now if it wasn't for him. Okay, all AC throughout the world is because of Nikola Tesla's ideas. Wi-Fi is based off Nikola Tesla's theories. There's a whole slew of other things too on top of it. I mean, everybody gives props to Thomas Edison for everything he's done, but the man had limited sight that was only for this, and would make him money instead of doing it for beneficial means like Nikola Tesla wanted to do. And also wanted to give people free energy, so we wouldn't be in other, so poor people wouldn't be totally in the thrall of the rich and powerful. Now, do I think there's conspiracies on a whole, load of other things? Yes. Free energy? Yes. I think there's a conspiracy by world governments and energy companies to hide the fact that they can give us free, if not free, way cheaper energy, whether it's coal-based and coal and carbon-based, electrical or gas, whichever. They do it for a profit, and they do it for a reason. If we become less dependent on them for our needs, they can't make money. Same way with bankers. If we go back to a way that is more people friendly, they can't make money off of us through interest rates, skyrocketing interest rates, whether it's on mortgages, loans, credit cards, you name it. And it doesn't do anything but benefit themselves. So yes, I do believe conspiracies happen, and it's just a situation that like I said, some rich, powerful group of people decided that they wanted to take more from others, and then they end up getting caught and it becomes a scandal. Simple as that. That's all a conspiracy is. And there's a lot of them. I mean, I could spend 2-3 hours on this, each and every different type. Like I said, just running through Wikipedia, reading this, and then, going through whatever. Now, I don't have a whole lot of books on the subject. I think I maybe have 2 total. And it's because that most conspiracies ends up aliens or religion. Okay, you can't just be middle ground. And I do end up finding out more, like from programs like Conspiracy Theories with Jesse Ventura, online sources, and the such. Now, next week, 9/11. Week after that, I will do and truths and mistruths and conspiracies there. And the following week I will do UFOs, not consults and aliens, not so much on the conspiracy aspects, even though I will hit that with Roswell and such, but more on the amount of sightings we've been having within the last 10 years or so. Personal experiences that I've had and family members that I've had. And family members that I have that I've talked to that have had situations. October, werewolves, or actually in this order: vampires, werewolves, ghosts, and Halloween. And I will not butcher this time. I actually did do a video before and I stammered too much, and I didn't like the content of it. The Day of the Dead, because I actually wholeheartedly respect that holiday, and since they fall right back to back, the best thing. November would be politics, since we have in November we have the United States has our election for the new president of the United States, and congressmen and stuff like that. We'll do politics and general election information and stuff like that. And then December, like I said before, I will hit the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's for two right on religion. With that, I'm Draffet. There's Draffet Store. Have fun.